noise going to be all right?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Am I okay?
It's actually not that deep
Yeah.
because you're normally the other side of the camera, and this time you're in front of the camera.
I know.
How does it feel?
How does it feel? Oh my God. It's something I've been trying to get used to a little bit more.
Introduce yourself. We obviously know who you are, but tell the world who you are.
I'm Tyler, 31 years of age, born in Poole, and took up filmmaking, cinematography when I was super young.
Why?
Why?
Why did you take it up?
Why? It's a funny one because it started as just a hobby and a passion, something that I enjoyed doing. I didn't think it would be something that would become something lucrative or something that I could earn money from, or a career or anything like that. So I guess the main reason why is just the love of capturing moments and sharing them with my friends. Initially it started out with just riding bikes and doing parkour and doing stupid things as a young lad. Did a little bit of college and dropped out because it wasn't fueling my fire that I had in me at that time. And yeah, here I am.
I think that's the point, isn't it? Because you're obviously very clearly passionate about what you do, and that comes through in the quality of your work. And I think it's Alan Watts that sort of said, you know, if you can treat work as play, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that we love about your work, is that you're so engrossed in everything. You're taking everything in. You've got a plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was going to be one of my questions. You know, what was the initial kind of enjoyment? Where was the initial enjoyment coming from? So what was the first camera?
First camera is actually one of my mum's super old ones, just like a tiny little Lumix. You switch it on and the lens pushes out on its own. It was that, yeah. It started with just taking pictures on it, and then I found, oh, there's a video mode on it, and explored that, and yeah, that's when I filmed my first few little clips of riding bikes and stuff. Pretty mad when you think about it now, because I still have that camera. It's up on the side as a reminder of where things began. Yeah.
Posterity.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so now, what camera are you using now?
Now I'm on the red Komodo 6K.
And it's sort of suiting your skill set. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. And I'll say it. What is your skill set?
What is my skill set?
Yeah.
This is actually something I was thinking about yesterday, because I don't have a particular niche or something that I do a lot of consistently. I have a lot of love for all the arts. So different styles, music, dance, lifestyle, interview, profile, film types. So stories about people. Yeah,
I mean, but you do bring a flavour to your work. So, how would you describe that flavour?
Run and gun.
Run and gun.
It's very candid. It's capturing a moment that is not structured or pre-thought about, scripted.
When we did the last video, I was loading up the plates on the squat rack, and I was going, God damn, I'm gonna go heavy because he's videoing. And you turn around to me and go, listen, Rob, I'm just getting the mood. I'm getting the moment. It was like, thank God for that. We've got a goal, and sort of the blending of your style with what we want to achieve.
Yeah.
How have you found that?
Well, I think it's, you start out wanting to film famous people, and you want to be working with the biggest brands and things like that, and that's all well and good, but as you get older and you mature, especially in this line of work, I think most people's main aim is to make a difference with your work. And I feel like here with you and the things that you do to help people, especially with mental health, men's mental health, things like that, is like a super opportunity to be able to do just that. And then I get to capture those moments and those people to tell those stories, and it's incredible, really.
I mean, you're an integral part of the team now, and it's amazing to see your work and what we've done being brought to life. And again, you know, we used you for our very first video back in the day. I think it was 2016, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
we obviously used you for the major pieces. And then I was doing my noddy car videos, but it was time to take it to the next level and bring those stories to life. And I think that's one of the amazing things, is that you have the ability to bring stories to life through what you're doing without it being structured. But it's an interesting evolution, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it just goes to show it's a natural progression, because we're both, in a way, on a similar path in wanting to help people, and wanting to help people through what we do for a living, or what our passion is about. So it's only a matter of time that we would do our first thing, go off, come back, and ultimately end up here.
Yeah, I think it's karma, isn't it? I think it was supposed to be, we've had those initial joint ventures, and now it's like, it's time to move forward. And I think, you have the freedom to express what you want to express, because we've got a goal, and you're just allowing us to actually achieve that goal.
Yeah.
It's been fascinating.
It has been really fascinating.
Yeah. I mean, our most recent trip to Mont Blanc.
Yeah, incredible.
I will say, what's the most challenging part of your job?
Most challenging part of my job? It's making the moments count. Because you always have that fear of, or like subtle anxiety of missing a moment, or pushing something in the direction where you could create the moment that you need from something.
What's the most rewarding part of your job? Both, whether here or with the men's health clinic, or historically?
It's changed over the years. It used to be, I guess, me being able to see the work that you put into something come to life, and then you put it out to the world, and it does its thing. But it's changed a lot from that to watching the glow on other people's faces that it's impacting, live and afterwards. So like seeing people's lives change is pretty incredible. And like the work that I do with the Yes Theory guys is a lot of that, a whole lot of that.
I can let you know that you're a debt-free man. We have raised 114,000 pound raise.
Wow!
Changing lives properly, like, and it happens right in front of you, and you're just like I'm here filming this moment to capture and document this moment of that person's life, and in a way that echoes what's happening here as well. Because although these people's lives aren't changing like right in front of your eyes straight away, it's a process, but you know that the end goal is exactly that for these people. And of course I've met so many cool patients so far whose lives have done that. They've been through the process and they're absolutely loving life again, and it's amazing to see, and that's exactly where I want to be treading.
A defining moment in your career?
Defining moments, yeah, there's been a few, because you work like super hard to create a moment for yourself, where you think, oh, I've made it, sort of thing. And I've had a good few of those moments, and it's been really nice and sweet. But at the same time, it's like you have that moment, and then you're off. Like nothing ever slows down or stops.
It's just a moment.
It's just a moment, yeah. Like working with Tom Hardy, it happened. We did some great things, and I've gone on to do a lot more things after that. And then obviously wanting to work with Yes Theory, the YouTube channel, we've done a bunch of stuff, but once that's done, you're on to the next thing. So I would say they are some great moments, but the defining moments are always when you make something different to how you've done it before, and you're like, I'm really happy with that. You're moving forwards within your career and your craft and your art.
If you train for an event and you do an event, once the event is over, it's over. You're left with nothing. I think one of the beauties about your job is the fact that you can create something, a masterpiece, and be very proud of it, and the moment is over, but it's there forever.
Yeah.
So you do have that constant reminder, which I think is quite unique, because I mean most people have these goals and aspirations. They achieve the goals and aspirations, and they're left with an emptiness. So I think there's something inherently quite satisfying about what you do, because you can always look back and reminisce. You're creating memories.
Yeah, it's you take the emotions out of the moments as well, and you carry them forwards into the rest of your life. So it's it's a very cool thing. I'm very lucky to get to do what I do and travel and go to the places and meet the people that I do. And I'm also very lucky to work with people who have that same emotion and feeling that I do. I'm happy going with the flow and keep developing what we're doing here and working because the things that I enjoy in my work, it's ever changing. So like I'll do a hike and all of a sudden I want to be an adventure cinematographer. It's like I glue to every aspect of this art and this creativity. So it's a funny one. You never know, it might be like ballet next week.
Most men, most people need a level of stability.
Yeah.
And I think obviously, hopefully we provide that for you. But we're also interested in demonstrating that, you know, that this is about being the best version of yourself, which sounds fucking horrendously cheesy. But when I say that, people will just go, yep, you're right. You're right,
Yeah.
you're right, you're right. And again, if we can demonstrate that, again, with the whole ethos of earn your reward, what is possible? You know, we had that conversation with the guys. You know, could you have done Mont Blanc without testosterone replacement therapy? And Pash said he wouldn't have thought about it.
Yeah, and just that in itself, just earn your reward, being the best version of yourself. It's all you ever aspire for, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's all you should ever aspire for.
And I feel like as well is that you can't just being the best version of yourself. It almost sounds like try to be perfect, but it's not that. I think it's as long as you're running in the direction of trying to be the best version of yourself, that's where you see, you know, your life's come to life basically.
We all slip up because we're human, and it's a blessing and a curse, because again, when you screw up, you learn more from screwing up than you do from doing everything perfectly. So I think it's a necessary part of the process.
Yeah.
Happy?
Happy. Yeah, thank you.
Listen,
I don't do this sort of thing ever. People ask me questions about what I do. It's always seems so alien to me.
it's awkward, isn't it? It's like, you know the answers,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Yeah. No, I could probably talk about anything else, but as soon as people ask me about why I love what I do and what it goes blank.
I'm gonna say I do as well, but Lydia's gonna tell me I'm lying. But there's an awkwardness to talk about yourself, and I think that demonstrates the level of humility.
Yeah.
Because again, it's not about me, it's about you. But you do have to be proud of what you've achieved.
Yeah.
Obviously with that caveat, fucking do better.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Gosh.
Cool.
Cool.